So in your case, it's good that you decided to rejoin, restart your journey. Uh, right? That requires determination.
Hello, is it okay now?
Yes, yes, it
Yeah.
is. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for
Good
waiting.
morning.
Very good morning to you, Raj.
Thank
I think we have spoken once before,
We have spoken quite a
a
few
few
times.
times before.
Yeah, right.
Right. I think you're preparing for some sort of exams, if I'm not wrong.
Uh,
Or
I am a private tutor and I have
yes,
been working
okay.
on English,
Right.
so that
Right.
I could start spoken English center as well.
Okay. Yes, yes. Now I remember. Well, so how have you been? Um,
I've been doing great.
Great,
Thank
great.
you. And how are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I think it's been a while. It's been more than a month since we last spoke.
Yeah, more than that because
Few months.
I was on a break for 2 months, and after joining, it's been 1 month.
Okay,
So it's
I
been more
see.
than 4 months.
Right, right, right. So tell me, Raj, what would you like to talk about, and how is your fluency practice? How is your practice to improve your fluency going on? Because you said there has been a break as well.
Yeah, right. So I had taken that break because I thought that I have improved a lot and let me
Okay.
try to some center because I have been teaching at local level. So I thought that
Hmm.
I should try to some institute where
Okay.
to see
Okay.
just where have I reached. But
Right.
I still have some problem related to
Okay.
pronunciation and
Hmm.
intonation. That is what
Right.
I had been told. And then I
Hmm.
realized that okay, I have to restart my journey and I have to
Hmm.
reach the level first. Because after
Right.
that, I took some test as well, and where I was suggested on the other core skill, I mean, I touched C2, but when it comes
Hmm.
to speaking, I was still at B2 only.
Okay, I see. So, so when you took a break for of 2 months, how many months were you on a break
Yeah,
from
two
this
months,
platform? 2 months. So
two
you
months.
tried joining some institution as a teacher, or how did you test
Yeah,
yourself?
I tried that,
Okay,
not for the regularly 2 months, but I mean, I
okay,
tried, I got rejection, and after
okay.
that,
Mhm.
I mean, I went on a trip to
I see.
refresh myself. After
Right.
coming back, I started the journey again.
Great, great. Where did you go to go for a trip? Which place?
It was a Puri trip, Puri and
Oh, nice.
Bhubaneswar.
Did you go alone, or did you have company?
Uh, a group of 10 friends
Oh, wow.
came.
Okay. All right. Great, great, Raj. And it's a good thing. These kind of realizations are very important because if and to be very frank, the learner is the first and the last person, or I would say rather the best person to realize about their improvement. No matter how much, what kind of feedback we give. Of course, our feedback is important because we are speakers. We have interacted with so many people, students and learners before.
Yeah,
So of course,
sure.
through our experience, we can tell you how much you have improved. But these kind of self realizations are important so that one can, because if one is overconfident or underconfident, even though one feels that the fluency is not up to the mark, but if one is overconfident that this would be okay, I would be able to manage with this kind of fluency, then that becomes a problem later on.
Yeah, right.
Learners become very disappointed also. So in your case, it's good that you decided to rejoin, restart your journey. Uh, right, that requires determination. Right, right, Raj. So tell me, what would you
And
like to talk about?
I would like to add one more thing here that the feedbacks that come from your side or the tutor side,
Hmm, hmm,
sometimes if I'm regular with one tutor on a
hmm,
regular basis,
hmm, hmm.
those feedbacks matter most.
Right,
Sometimes, and sometimes even if
absolutely.
I'm not regular, there
Hmm,
I get to know that okay, these are the things that I have to work more on, because when I'm regular, some tutors are there that who will try to skip a few mistakes that I'm making on a regular basis. They will speak about that only if I make 3 or 4 times. Like if
hmm,
I'm making only one time, they will skip, okay, it might be a slip of tongue or maybe something like that.
very good. Correct.
But
Very valid
when
point.
I join some new tutors, there I get, because they pinpoint every mistake, and that
Hmm.
makes me feel that okay, these are the things that I have to work more on. So
Absolutely.
both have their own charm.
Correct.
Like getting both feedbacks from both people have their own
Yes.
charm.
That is why exactly that. precisely why I tell my learners who join this platform for the first time to initially talk to multiple speakers. And then gradually, once they have spoken to at least 3 to 4 speakers, with twice with each speaker, then they are in a better position to decide which speaker they would like to stick to over a longer period of time. So maybe for the rest of the
Yeah.
session. So they get the best
Right.
of both worlds. And one more thing is, Raj, which, like you rightly pointed out, that when you're talking to a speaker, or maybe a speaker or two, at least two of them, suppose, for a major part of your subscription plan, for instance, for you have taken 20 sessions with each one of them, or maybe 10 sessions, the benefit of that would be, like you said, that they are able to track your progress because they've been talking to you for a longer time.
Yeah.
So
Right.
they will be able to give you far more greater details in terms of your mistakes and many other factors. On the other hand, if you're talking to a person for the first, I mean, the speaker for the first time, they would be a better judge of your confidence. Because if you are talking to me for a good 10 sessions, you'll be very comfortable with me. So I might feel he's a Raj, he's a very confident speaker. But you may
Yeah.
not
Right.
be so much when I put you through, or when you are required to speak to a new speaker. That is where your confidence is. So yeah, so like you rightly said, you should keep switching sometimes. After a while, it adds variety also. And at the same time, if you want to test your confidence, that with a new speaker, new person you don't know very well, how do you speak?
Right.
So keep changing from time to time. Right. So what would you like to talk about in this session? Anything specific or session topic?
I haven't thought of anything specific. I'm
Okay.
just here to enjoy the journey.
Great.
So
Great.
I didn't go through the
That's very nice.
notes as well.
That's okay.
I mean, it is something about usual habits. That's what I can recall.
What is it?
The session
Usual
notes.
habits. Right. The topic you are talking about.
Yeah.
Usual habits.
Yeah.
Okay, usual habits. So basically, it refers to habits only. I mean, the habits
course.
that we inculcate over a period of time. Can you think of any vocabulary related to habits, or any maybe phrases or idioms that, if not, which have the word habit in them, or something similar to it?
Like addiction. Addiction is the one that I can think of.
Yes.
So we are addicted to do something, and you.
How do you differentiate between the two?
Yeah, I mean, habit is the thing that we generally get in a position. We do it on a regular basis, no matter what we are doing. We don't even realize, but we do. For example, brushing our teeth is just like a habit. And on the same line, if I talk about addiction, sometimes it is related to something negative, that we are addicted to doing something, and the word in itself comes with a negative connotation, like addicted to smoking, addicted to drinking, and all that.
Correct.
But
Very
we can
good.
use it in other ways as well. And
So
another
basically, both
thing
have
that
quite
I
similar
can
meaning.
recall related to this topic is like working day in and day out.
Yes.
And
I can recall a very good idiom, which is on similar lines, basically working day in and day out, working very hard, when you are working so hard that in a manner wherein you are not able to keep track of time, that kind of a situation can be illustrated by this idiom, which is burning a candle at both ends, or burning the midnight oil, even, which is again very similar.
Right.
She's burning the midnight oil, completing the project. Or she's burning the candle at both ends, working really hard, slightly negative in the sense you are maybe overlooking your health also in the process, working day in and day out.
Yeah, right.
Right. Okay. When we talk about habits, a particular, so it's a phrasal verb, okay, not an idiom. To wean off a habit. Have you heard of this one? To wean off a habit.
No, this is a new one for me.
So wean off, WEAN, wean off, OFF off. To wean off a habit is basically to come out of it. So gradually, suppose you have the habit of sleeping late in the night.
To get rid of something.
Very good. To get rid of something. To wean off. So typically with habits, we use this phrasal verb. to wean off a habit. I need to wean off this habit. It's maybe causing harm to my health.
Right.
Wean off, double F. Okay? All right. So when you think of habit, we have the word adjective of it is. What is that adjective? Habit is noun. The habit needs to change. So habit, what is the adjective?
Habitual.
Very good. Habitual.
Habitual.
Yes, it is, a habitual part of my daily routine. That means you're talking about your habits, or this is something quite habitual for me. Again, when we talk about habit, one more idiom which I can think of, which doesn't necessarily relate to habit, but yes, it indirectly does. When we do something every day, is on a repeated basis, repeatedly, you can say that I in the morning, or if you're referring to someone else, their work schedule is like a clockwork. So she works, or her work schedule is like a clockwork. Her schedule is like a clockwork is the idiom I'm talking about.
Okay, like a clockwork.
Yes, like a clockwork. Sometimes it is used as a standalone idiom. You may not say he works, his schedule is like a clockwork. No, simply say like a clockwork, referring to some schedule, like a clockwork.
Yeah, right.
Exactly at time, maybe someone gets up at the same time, does the same thing every day, like a clockwork.
Right.
Right? Okay, anything else that you'd like to talk about? What are some of your habits that maybe you have inculcated? Again, another verb which I would like to share with you, you must already be knowing, inculcate. Inculcate a habit. So you're inculcating or developing habit, you want to wean off a habit.
Right.
What are some of your habits, any habit that you would like to talk about?
So if I talk about some of my habits, one thing that if I feel sad, I tend to listen to music. And generally I listen to old music and like the sad music of Rafi Saab and Kishore Da, and then from there onwards I come to the jolly mood of Kishore Da, and everything starts feeling well. I start feeling well. So that is the one thing that has become, that has become part of my life. That no matter how sad I am, or no matter on what reasons I am sad, I will go through the same line. Or if I can find some people around me to play cricket with, then I would go to play cricket. And playing cricket is also like a habit in all those cases. Or even if I can do it on a regular basis, I can do that.
Correct. And it is also, you can also call these two activities as your habits, because whenever you feel sad, you know, very similar to what I do. Whenever you feel sad or whatever mood you're in, you may want to listen to music. You may want to listen to music or go out for some fresh air, to get some fresh air, or play cricket. So it may happen on a repeated basis as well. Correct?
Yeah, right.
Great, great. So basically, your choice of songs reflect your mood.
Right.
I think video is stuck, Raj. Okay, all right, Raj. So I think we are heading towards the end of the session, aren't we? I think we are. A few minutes left. So Raj, a quick note for you. First of all, very nice seeing you, because I think you are. There are quite a few learners who are quite sincere, quite invested in what they want to achieve in terms of fluency. They take these sessions quite seriously. Also, they are very attentive throughout the session, and you are one of them. So that is a big plus as far as attending session with you is concerned. And second part is, yes, you do have a good stock of vocabulary, but you need to upgrade them from time to time. So we discussed a few today. So keep upgrading them, and but then enjoy your journey. You are here to also enjoy. And I would frankly say that you did not need a lot of assistance and all that. You are already speaking fairly well. But of course, there is always a scope for improvement. So enjoy your ride here on Clappingo and with us. And I think you'll get to learn a lot again. And next time, maybe I can share some few more vocabulary. You can share some idioms with me, which are very commonly used. You know, we can do that next time.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.